Once the appropriate sized cartridge is selected for the specific AcrySoft single-piece IOL to be implanted, the surgeon should fill the cartridge with an ALCON qualified viscoelastic, such as Viscoat, prior to loading the AcrySoft IOL. Before removing the AcrySoft lens from the case, a drop of irrigating solution or viscoelastic may be placed on the lens without touching the lens surface. Also, a drop of viscoelastic may be placed on the flat surface of the lens case itself to help make it easier to secure the lens prior to insertion into the cartridge. Using the ALCON loading forceps, the AcrySoft single-piece lens can be grasped at the haptic-optic junction to prepare for insertion into the Monarch cartridge. While inserting the AcrySoft lens into the Monarch cartridge, ensure that the leading haptic does not fold underneath the optic while the lens is being advanced. The lens should be inserted at least halfway inside the cartridge, allowing the trailing haptic to remain outside. The lens optic should then be gently pressed to the floor of the cartridge to ensure optimal lens placement. Using the ALCON loading forceps in a closed position, the notch of the forceps should engage with the trailing haptic, allowing the trailing haptic to be positioned onto the anterior surface of the optic. As the forceps are moved to advance the lens into position inside the cartridge, the bottom platform of the loading forceps should come in contact with the optic edge, permitting advancement of the optic further within the cartridge. The lens should then be positioned as far into the cartridge as the forceps will permit. Once the lens is well positioned into the cartridge should be inserted into the handpiece of the Monarch IOL delivery system. The cartridge should be advanced into the handpiece slot until a click is heard to confirm that the cartridge is properly engaged with the Monarch handpiece. Holding the knob of the plunger, slowly push the plunger forward until the threads make contact with the handpiece barrel. Once contact is made, turn the knob clockwise to engage the threads. The Monarch IOL delivery system is now ready for lens implantation. The surgeon should then position the nozzle of the cartridge through the incision. Once in the desired location, the surgeon should then continue to rotate the knob clockwise until the IOL is delivered into the desired position within the eye.